See how it looks.
Hello?
I know you. How many mics you got on?
Hey.
The guy's got the perfect name for anything to do with construction.
This will be easy.
He's given me an amazing job, amazing opportunity, so he's the best.
You know, he walks into a construction space and he owns that space. Like, he can tell you what's wrong.
I do almost anything that man asks.
I do my thing with the camera, he does his thing with his tools, and away we go.
Well, you get what you give, and what goes around comes around. You know, that kind of thing. I've never met anyone who means that more than him.
I'm Mike. Here I am. If you don't like me, that's fine. If you like me, that's great.
Perfect. Got it. Okay, I just got to. I think he's got a
Are you
little.
rolling?
Nice. Awesome. Yeah, baby. But if you're going to do it right the first time. Let's get rid of it. How do you do this to a family? Look at the nest. They got a nest of them. Unbelievable. On the money. 2-3.
My hero!
Perfect.
Thank you, guys.
You like it?
Oh, do I ever? Woo.
I have a special show for you. What I want you to see is what you don't normally see. What it's like to film behind the scenes at Homes on Homes. Imagine shooting 3 and 4 shows at a time, all the people you really don't get to see, and what it truly takes to make the show. And maybe you might see something new that you didn't know about me.
And that's about it. All right, for starters. And good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Go.
Here we go again.
Okay, this is all private, and these folks are all a little bit uptight, and they want us to all be quiet.
You know, under the best of circumstances, television is really hard to put together. You put TV together with construction, and you fast realize that those two worlds not only do not want to be together, they shouldn't be together.
Maybe we can just start with hand tools, and then we'll have 2 guys go back and forth. It's the only thing I can think of. Hey, Pinky.
Hi, how are you?
Good, you?
Good.
Not only do you have all the restrictions and criteria and challenges that you have in a television world, but now you've got bigger issues in some sense in the construction world. Because anybody who's gone through a renovation or a home build knows that it never happens the way you think it's going to happen, ever.
So basic demo day? Demo tools, hammers, crowbars, blah,
We'll
blah.
pick up material, make a list.
All right.
So you guys will head out today, so we're prepared for tomorrow. You can do that this afternoon. Right now, just grab your hand stuff and let's get ready to go. And we'll move the trucks, come back, and away we go.
All right, man.
Okay?
Okay.
Well, we are used to helping everyone in the city and close to home. It's not that hard. We don't have to travel too far. It's not like we have to travel way up north like we are right now in Sparrow Lake. The scenery is unbelievable. It makes it easy for me to come up here, to be honest with you. But we're helping a family that was on a little island right across the way here.
Hello.
Hi, Ann. It's Mike Holmes. How you doing?
I'm fine. How are you, Mike?
I'm doing well, thank you. I'm just over at the dock. Do you mind coming over to get me?
I don't mind coming to get you at all.
I'll see you real soon. Imagine, we work in the city, our trucks are there, the office is there, everyone's there, the tools are there. You go up north, everything comes with you. Now, it's not just a matter of pulling up in your truck. You got to load everything to a boat, take it across on the boat. Not just camera gear, etc., but actual material tools. Problem about being up here is having to bring our personal things, and we don't leave all our tools here overnight. We'll bring those back to the hotel, boat, truck, hotel, just to bring them back again tomorrow morning.
We're not going to be able to take everyone and everything at once. It's going to be trip after trip,
Yeah.
but the fun part will be when people forget stuff in their truck.
So then can I grab my stuff and bring it out? Or? Yeah, but I just want to load first. Let's load this stuff.
Okay. Up on Mike, we don't want to lose you. There we are, great.
Aboard. I mean, look at, and I'm working. I like it. I have to say it's one of the easier jobs we've done. I mean, challenges is simply taking a boat across to the island, the tools back and forth. If you forget something at the store, it's about an hour to an hour and a half away, so that's 3 hours minimum both ways. It's nonstop.
That is so, like those trees on that left island.
Yeah.
Is so group of 7 looking
Totally.
to me, right?
Yeah.
That just looks like a Tom Thompson painting. Are you okay with that?
Totally.
Like if we just added a piece of this, but it's just that chain and all that junk, right? But if we get beyond all that stuff, then
Yeah.
I think it's nice.
Yeah, I can get beyond that. That'll probably even split down, but
I love those trees, man. Those trees are like
You're from
beaten
BC?
by wind. I like them.
yes. Perfect.
Everybody continually says, well, let's do a cottage. And we get a lot of letters, people writing in about their cottages.
A little bit of sunshine right here.
But this is a pretty unique story, and she fell in her shower and basically had to sit there for 4 hours because she couldn't get up until somebody could help her. You're sitting in there?
Yep.
I know, there's all kinds of obstacles.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see that. Sorry.
So she decided
That's all
to
we know.
renovate her bathroom, make it a little easier to use. And then, of course, one of her friends recommended his son, and, you know, you end up in the position she's in.
Okay.
Now you're getting there, Wilmot.
Yeah, I know.
If it keeps raining, we'll be good.
We get about 1,000 emails a week from viewers, and then Brian starts to sift through those a little bit, and he's always keeping an eye out for a story that's different from another story we've done, and he's been with us for a long time that he remembers what we've done. So we might be doing another basement story, but this one's a little different because, you know, it's not the electrical, it's the plumbing this time in the basement, and what challenges, you know, does that create?
The show turns out to be very technical in a lot of ways in terms of the construction process, but for me, the most important thing is the human element. It's the backstory. It's the variables that went into the disaster.
And once he sort of sussed them out and he's got a feeling for what stories we might want, then he talks to Pete, talks to me, gets some feedback on whether or not the scope of the job seems doable. If, you know, the light stays green, then he will go to that place with a little camera and record it and see the people.
Today we're looking at a story where the homeowners went to their church charity auction, and there was a prize to win a home renovation from this contractor, and of course he turned into be a nightmare. Brought my trusty camera along so we can take some snaps. And
You like the plywood and the drywall?
yeah, the pictures that Al had sent me just don't do this justice.
If the light's still green and we're still interested, then Mike gets involved at that point.
You know those pictures, so that
Is this
must be
the
it.
one with the church guy?
Yes, it's the story that I've tentatively called Blind Faith. And
Comes up with good names.
in the early days when I was looking at stories for the show, I would basically find 30 or 40 stories that kind of fit the bill, and I would hand them to Mike and say, can you just review these and put a note at the top of the page and let me know how you feel about this, any particular story that I'm giving him. On the top of every page, it would say, great, next one, I love it. I love it. And so Mike isn't objective when it comes to picking the stories, which is, one of his greatest attributes, really, is his optimism.
Oh, SOB, no way.
So he got the 10 grand out of the church.
Yeah.
Then he asked them for another
20.
20.
Quite a few of the shows were way too big. My God, there's probably 20 of them that I never should have touched because they're too big. There's one thing about a television show, you got a window, and that window is how many days to shoot and edit and get it out. And
They cut the side bricks off the house because they mismeasured the windows, so the brick has actually been cut.
I'm not going to cut any corners whatsoever. If I find something wrong, we've got to fix it, and it takes more time and more money, so be it.
You guys are gonna be so tired tonight. You're gonna sleep like babies. Look at you guys.
I'm wearing my safety glasses. Okay, I'm gonna retire the champion. Thank you.
The cameras, we try to keep it as real as possible. We don't usually go back and forth and say, let's do that again. The camera really is a fly on the wall, catching everything happening as it's happening.
There's nothing else inside the house. Just the bathroom, and then
That's it.
and then the rails. outside, and then
and underneath the house. That's
okay.
it.
So we do have an access gate under the porch.
Well, actually, that was what.
And Mike goes in to have a look at this hot water tank. Suddenly we're on all fours. It's dirt, it's cobwebs, it's spiders, and we have to go with him.
I'll be back. All right, I guess I get to get dirty.
What we do is when we go around with Mike, you know, we can be up in an attic, we can be down in this sort of crawl space under a house, we can be inside a bathroom, inside a bedroom, really anywhere. The thing, what a lot of people forget is that if Mike goes into an awkward space, you have a cameraman, you have a sound recordist, and a camera assistant, and a director. So behind Mike, you know, usually 4 people crawling through this really weird space.
Dirtied my truck coming here. I'm gonna dirty my freaking clothes walking under here.
Generally, we like to make it all happen at the same time. You know, he goes in, and it's like if he points to something, the style of the show is I swing the camera. But in a situation like this, where it's very, very tough, the lighting conditions are pretty awkward. Physically moving around, I'm sliding on my bum. You know, Brian and I are moving around in there, and it's not that easy. So if I can't swing for it live, so to speak, I will then go in and get cutaways afterwards.
Okay.
It's a very interesting dance, actually, because he sometimes gets in the mindset of he's there to build. And although he obviously understands we're making a TV show, I don't want to always stand in his way. And there's times where I'll say, wait, can we do that again? Or I need to change position. And he'll give me that look like we're not stopping.
Do you want to just be in there and just all come walking around the corner?
That's okay.
You know, we're dealing with 13 hours of television every season. These are major renovations, and we're trying to film them.
Now let's take out the mirror, the sink, the toilet, the glass doors.
And whenever the contractors see the TV people showing up, they get upset because it means they can't be contractors. They can't drive all the screws that they want to drive that day. They can't cut all the wood that they expect to cut that day, because what they're doing is cutting a piece of wood and then stopping, and then cutting the piece of wood again and then stopping.
Everyone always jokes how on a camera day, everything takes 4 times as long.
It's like you're putting the brakes on a construction project all the time in order to make the TV show. And it's a very big challenge.
Does everyone love me? Of course they do. Everybody loves me. No, you know what it is? They understand that I'm here to do my job and we're making a television show. Yes, we are renovating someone's place, and yes, we're saving someone, but we're also making a television show, and people understand that.
I don't think that this foam's gonna come off that easily.
Is anything we do easy?
It's really wet. Hey, Brian. Schedule time.
Basically, our whole schedule is construction. It's not television. Construction completely runs the schedule. So if you got 3 jobs going on at the same time, and we're bouncing around from job to job to film 3 different shows, when stuff starts falling apart on this job, that just impacted this job, and when you start in your 4th job, and it impacts the whole season.
We'd have to wrap up the HVAC job, and then whatever this job is, plus lean on me though. That's gonna take a lot of film crew and our crew, I think. We'll make a contract with a homeowner and say we're gonna do this, and then we go in there and open up the drywall, and it's sort of a Pandora's box. So we can start with a small bathroom reno and end up doing, you know, all the electrical and plumbing surrounding that bathroom, and rerun drains, you know, vents up to the attic, and it can be quite challenging. It can be very difficult to make everything come together.
So we're constantly planning, and the joke is basically we'll make schedules that show a month, and on Monday we're changing the whole thing again anyways because of something that happened on Friday.
We've got our camera crew is blue, and then the documentary crew will be orange, so they're just going up on the first and last day.
They're going for the marshmallows. I can tell right now because there's going to be a bonfire.
They're going for the party.
There will be a bonfire.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Very good. There's cameras everywhere.
Yes, there are.
What the hell's going on here?
Nothing.
You film a TV show?
Nothing here. Nothing's going on here.
One of the most common questions Mike gets is, so who pays for it, Mike? Because everybody's sort of thinking, wow, did they get that for free? Did they win the lottery? Is that it? And like, how do I get on? The truth is that homeowners that we choose to help, by the time we show up, they've pretty much spent all the money they had for whatever project that they were undertaking. So they don't have a lot of money to begin with by the time we show up. So they spend on average anywhere between 10 and 20% of what it would actually cost to do the job. The way we make that possible is some of the costs are covered by the television show. Some of them are covered by, some really well-meaning, well-intentioned contractors who come on to the TV show. They provide their labor or their materials at cost or free. Whether people believe this or not, Mike has often put his own money into projects.
Is it hot in here?
No.
It's hot in here.
If he felt that, you needed more than just a new tile floor in that kitchen, he wanted you to have all new cabinets to go with that. At the end of the year, you'd finish the season and he was down $50,000. You kind of go, well, that's crazy. And he always would just say, it doesn't matter. And he absolutely means that.
I look at it this way. Why am I doing this? People are in trouble, and I'm trying to educate. So why shouldn't I help those in trouble? And if they're really in trouble and I can do something about it, why would I walk away from that? Even if it's going to cost more money, it's going to cost more time. That's why we do what we do.
Can you sign these two, please? One just do have Mike Holmes, and the other just say happy birthday, if you don't mind.
Just say happy birthday. It's my daughter.
I'm not getting spiders in my hair. That's disgusting.
You think this was Armageddon or something? Come on.
I don't like spiders. I'm a girl.
It was approximately 7 years ago that I met the executive producer of HG who asked me to build him a custom home, and I just said to him, hey, I have the show idea, and I wasn't thinking of me, I'm thinking of him. I didn't like the shows on the channel. You're giving bad information. And I just went off. I just yacked my friggin' head off for about a half an hour straight.
So Mike walked in with his overalls and a muscle shirt, looking exactly the way he does on TV. And he goes, I'm sick and tired of walking into people's homes and fixing other people's crap, and it's driving me crazy, and there's got to be a show that'll do that better.
When he said I want to pile it right away, I laughed. I was like, well, I'm a contractor. I'm not a TV person. And he says it has to be you.
This is garbage. This is absolutely no good. It's got to come down.
Live connections, live connection.
I want this old knob and tube gone. This just, look at this. I'm sorry, I didn't even try to pull that down, okay? I just actually tried to move that.
I'm pissed right off. This is absolutely ridiculous.
My first reaction was, this guy's got a lot of energy. Is he for real? And I thought, could you possibly find enough projects that would sustain not over one season, but over a number of seasons? Because that's something you always want to make sure you've got. And he said, you could have enough shows for a lifetime.
I said I would only do 2 seasons of the show, and now I'm completing 7. So I'm told 7 seasons is incredible to do. I didn't know that. I just do what I do.
Homes on Homes hit the airwaves, and Mike always said, this show will be a hit, and people will pay attention to it, and we'll have, we'll be turning attention or turning heads within about 6 months, and sure enough, that's what happened.
Thank you, Mike.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. God, I love my job.
What's all the commotion? Look at all the crazy people. Very surreal. I can't say that enough. Very surreal. But at the same token, I'm still doing what I do. It's not really changed my life other than the crazy world of everyone knowing who Mike is.
Mike!
Oh, my goodness. Long time no see.
Yes.
In television, it's the thing you always dream about, right? You always think, okay, maybe this one. Maybe this is the show that people are going to respond to. Maybe this is a hit. When you look at it objectively, it's got all the right pieces to connect with people on an emotional level.
Are we going to eat or something? Please. I've been working till 1 every morning. Just because I don't have a life, I don't have the time.
Time is the commodity we don't have. And when you're building a brand and a television show on the back of one individual, that's your most precious commodity. Mike's time is what is the most valuable thing.
Not like shooting at my show, eh? There's a million people here.
Most of his time goes into the TV show, and if it's not in the TV show, he's off doing something else.
I didn't expect all this. I didn't see it coming. I didn't realize that I could actually be even busier than I was before. Excellent.
This is very interesting. 'Cause
My pleasure.
Everybody has a contractor story.
Yeah, and I think that's why the show has become what it's become, is because it relates to everyone who has a home.
Right, right.
I didn't think I'd be so well recognized throughout the whole country, never mind flying into the States or anywhere else. But imagine, I go to the store. Mike, how you doing? You know, the coffee shop, the restaurant, sitting down and eating, and people come up and they want to shake my hand while I'm eating. And I don't mind it. I'd rather they wait till I was finished eating.
He's unbelievable. And people, they don't care. They come up and the girls love him. They want to kiss him and hug him. And I'm kind of like his bodyguard now. I kind of, I take the girls, come on, girls, you better kiss his uncle. But
Lisa. It's the paperback, eh? How's the paperback doing?
So far, so good. Off to a great start. Just shipped 29,000 copies. It's our biggest release of the year, I believe.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Well, I was hired at this job to say no. I was hired to say no because Mike doesn't know how to say no. Mike would say yes to absolutely everything, every, baby kissing, every media event, every opportunity, and Mike wants to help everybody, and so he would say yes, 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 and he doesn't have enough time. There are not enough mics. And that was one of the first things on my job description, to manage his time, to keep it manageable, because we shoot, 6-7 days a week. He's always, at events on weekends, and, he's busy with books and whatever else.
Devin came up to see me on the job site, and I think he wants to be the next world's best contractor. What do you think, Devin?
I totally thought Mike Holmes had the star power, that just comes through. If he walks in a room, he's just powerful, right? And then that just transfers right onto the camera, right through the camera, right onto your TV.
Yeah, and he was very gentle. Yeah.
Oh, it's funny that people meet me and they go, "You look bigger on TV." Photo!
So it's pretty cool.
It's not too often I sleep in.
In fact, I've never seen him sleep in 7 seasons.
Well, I didn't sleep in that much, but it was enough to make me a little later than normal.
Yeah, it's 11 a.m. He slept in.
I don't think we've ever finished a job quickly. Whoever comes in here at nighttime can see the path they're going to take as they come up. There's always extras. There's something that we see as we're in there that we need to take care of. I don't mind that it takes more time, but it does take what it takes.
More than us getting braver on what we undertake, the people that write to us just have bigger and bigger problems. As soon as we stepped up from just a little bathroom renovation in a half-hour show, the shows went to be an hour. So all of a sudden we needed more content. We could actually have more days, and now we need something just a little bit bigger maybe, right? We could tackle a little bit bigger of a job. Well, now the letters start coming, and it's their whole house.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
How are you?
Oh, I'm alive.
Did you forget where we were?
It's got to be almost 2 years ago that Mike came to this house. These people were really ripped off, and it had been just a bungalow had been turned into a 2-story home. And the guy did it so poorly that it actually, not only was his structure should be condemned, it was so bad, but now he had wrecked the rest of the structure that was already there. So he'd compromised the whole thing, which meant basically the whole house was no good.
Since when can we take a wall down? There's wires in that.
Mike goes to the job. He comes back an hour and a half, 2 hours later, and he says, his face is almost white, which is rare for him. And he says, "Oh my God, these people are in so much trouble. That whole house has to come down." And I remember Pete and I looking at each other, and you can already feel the trouble brewing because Mike's thinking, first of all, about how to help these people. And, you know, Pete and I are going, we don't build houses, we fix them. And we don't even fix houses, we fix parts of houses, Mike. This is a television show.
Show me something that's gonna surprise me. Like something done right. And I might be surprised.
He comes back on Monday morning and says, I couldn't sleep all weekend. I'll stop doing the show if we don't do this house. I have to do this house and then we'll continue the show. Holy, we're freaking out. So now we got to find a way to make it happen.
And it couldn't just be a house. God forbid, it couldn't just be a house. No, we had to build a vision, we had to build a dream, we had to build, you know, the future. And so we're building a house that's, if there's ever a tornado or a hurricane or a nuclear bomb going off, or all three, that'll be the safest house on the street. On Lean On Me, we've gone past the limit. Lean On Me, I think, is hands down the most ambitious thing that this company and Mike Holmes has ever taken on, and we're pulling it off. But we're pulling it off about a year later than we had hoped to pull it off.
Now we've gone the extra mile. We've gone the extra mile. This is the Beckett Tech with radiant floor heating. It's funny because I haven't been here a lot, lately especially, just because I'm everywhere. But coming back in, I'm feeling a little better here today. It's starting to fly. We still got another month. But it's, you know what? I think we can do it.
No problem.
No problem.
I don't look like this when I'm at home or on the weekend or, no. Like Adam wears his construction boots like 7 days a week. We don't.
I never use gloves. Yeah. I've developed enough calluses on my hands that you don't even need them anymore.
No, it's nice to have girls around because, you can focus on work. If you don't have girls on the job site, every time a girl walks by, you'll be like, huh? So it's a good thing. You get sick of girls.
I think I busted a nail.
Shut up.
We can't help more than 13 families a season. And I just thought, well, we should start a foundation. It should be called the Holmes Foundation. And what other contractor has his own foundation?
I think the Holmes Foundation was the only way for me to change the industry. When I first started this, my thoughts is, I'm going to change minimum code. I'm going to change the building industry. And I realized after a while that was not going to be easy. All I care about is doing it right the first time. You don't get paid twice. Pay attention to it. What do? I come in here, I see everyone that's here, I look around, I'm looking at the ductwork. Okay, I can't help it. Who the hell built this stage? It was a big ass.
His thing was always education. His question was always why. It was never how do you do it. It was always why do you want to do it that way. So it seemed pretty natural to create a foundation that would support education. And what kind of education? Well, then it needs to be skilled trades.
I want to start making a huge change here. I'm going to continue talking to the education. I'm going to continue being part of the skilled trades because I look at it this way. If we do not make a difference for the next generation, which is our kids, you guys, for the future, we're going to have a big problem on our hands.
These are really nice, Mike.
Oh, see, he listens.
You can't take these. You can't take these.
I can take them.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't. You can do pretty much anything you want, but you can't take these.
Why?
Because they're going back in the bag.
Why? Aren't I supposed to try them on and see if I like them?
No, they won't fit you.
Oh. All right. Funding for the foundation comes from private and corporate. We're trying to get everything we can. Selling the clothes, the books, a portion of everything I do actually goes to the foundation to help promote the next generation of skilled trades. Now we just got to push them on suiting up me.
Good. You want a bag of clothes?
I want a bag of clothes I can take home and wear and try. Thank you.
See you in a bit.
I don't get to be in my office too often here. But when I do come in, I read all the wonderful things that I'm doing. It's funny the things that I get, and I do receive a lot of things from viewers. For example, a photo up here. Somebody drew this and sent it to me, and I thought, wow, I really like that. I mean, I've got stuff everywhere. What is this? Oh, it's the outhouse race. So I was at the outhouse race. Somebody actually made this for me, and I...
That's not the code. How many times do I have to see this? Take it all down. I wish people would do it right the first time.
You really get a sense of how tough it is. I mean, you're doing construction, living out of a hotel room, living out of a suitcase, eating, restaurant food every day. It is an insanely tough job traveling and working.
Yeah, sure. Holmesy, is there a station here where we hook up batteries and everything, or?
Questions right away.
Sorry,
we just got here. It's gonna be easy. Don't worry. Suit up. I'll take you over. I'll tell you what you're all gonna do.
All right.
I didn't know where I was going. And then...
You're late.
She wants to know where her trailer's parked.
I actually was scared of Mike the first time I saw him. I remember he was back in the back of the shop. I had just gotten hired on, and I saw him for the first time, and I don't even think I had words to come out. My mouth was completely dry, couldn't even talk. But he is just the nicest giving man. Amazing. Reminds me of my dad. He's the best.
That doesn't work. What happened to your hair? It's 14 feet long.
Yeah, I got extensions.
You got extensions?
Yeah.
Okay, suit up. We gotta go.
All right.
Okay.
All right, let's do a list.
Don't forget the 1x5 pine. That's important.
Okay, so we have grab bars and everything from the shop we brought with us.
Okay.
We do have a Curdy shower kit.
So think of any vapor barrier that we need besides the 6 mil.
Yeah.
How are we on garbage bags?
Yeah, I'll get all
screws.
that stuff.
Just think of everything.
Yeah.
You're reading over my shoulder, young lady.
Yes.
I think the people in my company is also an association of my family. They mean a lot to me. I never yell and scream. I never give ultimatums. I always say, you get what you give. And, that means treat people with respect if you want respect. And I treat each and every single one of them with a ton of respect, and I love them all. If they don't give it back, they're in the wrong company.
It takes a certain type of person to do this job. I think the crew we have right now is unbelievable. Everyone has their ups and downs. Everyone's personality is different. We clash at times, but you know what? We're a family. We spend more time than we do with our families.
I don't think everyone realizes how hard we work and the hours that we put in. I think a lot of people see it as a show, and it's just, all those guys are on TV, but really we work really hard, long hours. Our breaks are really short, so. But next to that, it's one big family, and that's really the most important part.
The fact that we all haven't killed each other yet shows that, maybe we'll get in a fight here or there, but it's we're all family here, and it's really good to work with everybody here. They're just amazing to work with.
Not many people can do this day in and day out every day, 1 week's vacation a year, and just keep going. We roll from job to job. We sometimes have 2-3 jobs on the go, sometimes 4 with the travel, the camera being on constantly. It is a very tough job.
Light. What are you talking about, light?
Took off the floor.
Oh, okay.
Take.
Ready?
Watch the back and forward we go.
Give her some gas, Bill. Come on, Billy, backwards. Get us out of this.
Okay. There we go.
It took years to find all the right people. But I'm at the point now where I don't worry about things not being done. I know if I'm at another job, they're doing what they're supposed to do. And they love their jobs, and they care about it. And I think they respect me as much as I respect them. And that's what's made everything a success.
Besides Homes on Homes, Joseph, the photographer for the book, is coming today. A photographer, well, your truck, the wheel section. So he needs to do an interview and a photograph. Those guys are both at around noon. Somewhere in there, we might do some Homes on Homes too.
Is there anything that says none of the above?
Do things on spot. Plenty of room here.
My son. See that? I love that, eh? My son. Has he seen this?
Yes.
Yeah, he has seen that? I'm surprised he didn't ask to keep it. Who am I signing for?
One's gonna be for the homeowner, Christine.
One's for Christine.
Yeah.
She's already requested it, eh?
She actually had a book here waiting for you to sign.
Better with sugar than salt.
True.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you.
Love ya.
You too. Bye.
We'll see you. Mike. Holmes. Did you see this? You made it to the front page of the newspaper, and it was good news, not bad news.
I know, I didn't even hurt anyone.
Look at that, eh?
No way.
I guess, you know, she thought you looked cute in that pose.
I did look pretty cute in that pose, didn't I?
Like this pose here. It's the same pose.
How about this one?
Oh, that one? You doing an underwear commercial next?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was younger, I remember the one time I was sweeping off my front deck, and he kind of took the broom from me and said, "That's not how you sweep the deck. This is how you do it." It's like, you gotta do it right. It's all about doing things right. I was just like, okay. I was like 8 at the time.
I have shy kids. Come on, follow me.
I don't even have makeup on.
Oh my God!
No way!
You don't have makeup? Hi, Amanda. You're supposed to say, hi, Dad. Give me a hug. Hi, Amanda. How you doing?
Embarrassed.
How was your day?
Good, yours? The best thing about the Holmes Group is that it feels like it's a family company, that we're all so close. We still put up a professional front, and everybody's great at their jobs, but we go out for lunch together. We go out whitewater rafting together, bungee jumping together. We go paintballing together. We're friends, we're family, and we can work together very well. That's right.
And you look beautiful. I don't know what it is. Oh my God, I got no makeup on.
It's television, you need makeup.
I'm not wearing underwear. I'm kidding. The more you give, the more you're going to get. And it isn't from standing here and for me being appreciated by all you people and receiving this wonderful doctorate. Let's say that, doctorate, thank you. I'm a freaking contractor, okay?
You know, you think if you're going to come up north and do a show in a cottage, you're going to kind of get some rest, but these guys got no rest. They were working till midnight and 10 o'clock at night trying to get this thing ready in time. Sometimes reveals go kind of late. We don't really want this reveal to be at night. And at this time of year, it's going to be dark at about 8 o'clock, I guess, eh?
No, much earlier. It's 6:50 actually.
6:50.
We have 11 and a half hours of daylight.
This is the last day, the day where we run like crazy from early morning till probably late at night. We try very hard to finish it before dark. Odds are it takes till after dark.
Once she's on the dock here, and then she's like, oh, look at my ramp, bang, and the lights go on, right? Okay. That would be cool.
Even better.
If that works.
Because she won't see the lights until I actually turn them on.
That's right.
We're just quickly cleaning up the bathroom now. We're going to do a seal on the tile, which will really enhance it at this point for visuals. Then as we start to come out, Richard's going to go in and do his cutaways. We're just continuing now to bring things over to clean up the whole area here. And the idea is to have this perfectly done and in coordination time of being cutaways, boom, 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 pick her up, bring her back, show her.
I'm getting excited now.
Are ya? Good.
It's pretty nice.
Mm-hmm. I bet. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I can't believe how they got that jacuzzi in there, but. Crazy.
We're really close. You can tell by my exhaustion level. I'm about to pass out.
Okay, so I'm just going to get a shot of you guys. All right, so I'm not here. And Carlina, just if you can do up there. Okay. So Mike's in the room.
My father, when he was teaching me as a little boy, he always said, "Why am I doing this, Mike?" He always said that to me. He didn't say, "This is how you do this." He goes, "Why am I doing this?" I realized later he was making me think about it. I would have to sit and look at it and go, why? Why? To me, why explains how. But if you don't know why, the how is just you become a machine and you don't realize or don't think of what you're doing. And once I figured it out, I guess it just became impressed on me. That's how I teach. Get outside of the shower, get the doors in, and then the floor, the door. We'll start out here. Okay. Couple hours over.
It always happens that way.
No biggie, right? Just the way it is.
Sable predictions.
We wanted Mike to go over and pick Ann up off the dock because Ann initially went and picked up Mike from the dock in the beginning. But it's getting dark.
I mean, it's frustrating because we were out at sunrise this morning. It was beautiful. We had beautiful light all day, and it would have been amazing to get her coming across at magic hour or whatever.
So it just kind of really sucks. If we would have been done an hour earlier, it would have worked. Where's Ann? I don't get it.
I'm gonna go get her in a minute.
Okay, so should we turn this on around so she can get in easier?
That's just the way it is. Some things will never change.
These guys keep going on competing, and that way it'll be done at the same time. I gotta get that drop sheet up, guys, right away. None of this is cleaned, you guys. God damn it. Adam? Okay, let's do the door with these guys, and then when they go to get the her, we'll clean everything in here. All right. Cleaned yet.
This place has to be like abandoned.
Okay.
Clean.
So you're gonna film it from the mainland?
Yeah, we'll just make sure that all the drop sheets are out, everything's swept up, whatever, everything's
So
done.
we just want to make sure we keep the clear solid going down here.
Excellent. So we've got this slide here. Then what I'll do is I'll put this one over here. A little bit of magic moonlight.
Okay.
Okay.
Dan, how you doing? Are you ready? I'm gonna come get you. Okay, I'll be right there. Hold on.
You basically have a happy ending at the end of every show. So no matter how hard it was to get to the end of that show, when you go home after a reveal, it's actually pretty nice. You never go home after a reveal thinking, well, that sucked, because it absolutely didn't suck. Some of these people needed help really bad, you know, and when you see them happy, that was always pretty rewarding. Finally, we worked in television, and we got to be nice guys.
This is well lit up, eh?
It certainly is well lit up. It's fine as it ever.
And you know what? Sometimes when you come up when it's dark,
Yes.
I put a sort of an extra added feature into here.
Oh, you
I
did?
had this little remote control.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Oh, my gosh.
These are LED lights. They do not require a lot of power. And I just, right now it's on remote and we can put it on with your timer of your other lights. I just wanted to surprise you with it.
Yeah.
Does it look like a runway?
Oh, does it ever look like a runway?
Don't you like that?
I do.
All my life, I've done lifestyle television. Lifestyle television doesn't typically change people's lives. This show changes people's lives, and I feel great about that. I love knowing that at the end of a show, we've made someone's life better.
You come out here.
In here.
These guys are, just pretend they're not in there. Now, it's
Okay.
just a bathroom, there's gonna be a lot of people in there all of a sudden.
Okay.
They're not there.
But they're not there.
They're not there.
Yeah,
Okay.
when you look around, they're not there.
They're not there.
Just
Okay.
look past them.
Yep, I will.
Okay.
Okay, yep.
Are we ready, guys?
Okay, we're good.
All right.
Now I open it.
You can open that door.
I can open it up.
It's the end of every job, no matter what I do, that reminds me why I do what I do. Not only do I get to stand back and look at it and go, this is nice. I really like this. The homeowner does the same thing. This is just a bathroom. It's not anything crazily different.
My God, it's not.
Oh, look at it. I love the light.
You love the light?
I love the light. The light is fabulous.
Time before.
Oh,
And I
okay.
thought by doing this and putting up your little coat rack so you can do your role to say.
Yeah, they've been really, they're excited. They're all waiting to see it too. So they're going to be very pleased.
She loves it. She says it looks totally different. You know, like, which way did you think it was going to look? She goes, well, just a standard tile on the wall, nothing like this. She loves it. Good. Did you see the new heat? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Good. I explained everything. That's where I get my pay, the hugs of the world. And thank you, Mike, for making a wrong right.
Thank you very much. Oh, I'm very happy. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much.
You're
Oh,
welcome.
yeah.
It feels good. Strange, maybe, but it's why I do what I do. Good job, my dear. Yes, she loves it. Real good job. Junior's not here. Carlito. He's always here. He's there in our heart. Great job, guys. Sometimes it pays off to work that little bit more, eh? Sure does. You got Friday off.
Running man. Nice. All right, Andrew, go.
See you, pal. It's a nut. Try it.
Oh my God.
Mike, you're gonna fall!
Just wanted to tell you how much I really love working with you. Camera on.
I'm hungry. What? Leave me alone. It's Lincoln.
Close to the same color hair. Okay.
Get that camera off me.
This is getting to be ridiculous. It's like a every day. I swear, you ever get the feeling someone's watching you?
Sometimes.